Hello guys, and welcome here live broadcast from the Major TV studio. Today we have the beautiful, associated and amazing pianist, Sara Costa. Hello Sara.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Oh, we are so happy to have you here.
Thank you, I'm happy to be here.
Great. I have a lot of questions to ask you. I see a lot of beautiful activities on your social media profiles, and I would love to start from the beginning. I would love to ask you about your passion for music and for piano, of course.
Yeah, my passion for music comes from my family. My dad is not a professional musician, but he can play piano and organ. And he started to teach me when I was 8 years old. So not too soon, in my opinion, but the right age to start. And my mom also loves music very much, and together we listen to a lot of classical music, piano works, but also chamber music and orchestral. And I think that this switched on my curiosity really much, because I remember that when I came out from the conservatory and I was 14, 15, I always stopped in a music shop to buy some CDs or scores, because I was really curious to know repertoire and listen to big pianists and big musicians, and it was nice beginning for me.
Which are the repertoires you like most?
I love romantic and the late romantic repertoire. In particular, Brahms and Schumann are my favorites. And I feel also close to a Russian repertoire, thanks also to some teachers with whom I had the privilege to work. And I love Rachmaninoff, Scriabin, Messner, and Prokofiev, Shostakovich. But I also like to give voice to less played composers. For example, recently I have released a CD with Trio Carducci about Anton Arensky, a Russian composer, not so often played, but really interesting.
It's a big emotion to listen to you talk about those great composers, especially Schumann. And I'm so curious to listen to you play something, please, here for our audience.
Yes, of course I can. I can play an extract from Bunte Blätter, Opus 99 by Schumann, which is a piece which I love really much, and it will be also in my next album for Da Vinci Classics. So I can play 2 pieces from Bunte Blätter.
Congratulations, Sara.
Thank you.
So guys, she's amazing. She's a fantastic pianist, full of sentiment. This piece is so moving. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So the next question. I know you are dedicating yourself to a new album inspired by Clara and Robert Schumann. Tell us something more about this great project, where we can find this project and the fundraising, because you self-financed your album.
Yes. The idea of the album was born when I listened for the first time Romances Opus 11 by Clara Schumann, which are considered secret love letters that she wrote for her beloved husband, Robert Schumann. From this, I decided to dedicate my first solo album to the love between the two composers. Clara Schumann was a fantastic pianist, but also interesting composer. She was a passionate teacher, a mother and a wife, and also an inspiration for her husband, of course, and for many artists of that time. And I think somehow she was a really example of a modern woman at that age. And I think that her music deserves much space in concert halls and also in recordings. And I think to put together the wife and husband, because they lived together and they were extremely connected also in music, because they wrote compositions on same themes sometimes, and they also dedicated pieces one to each other. And I decided to introduce my project to Music Raiser, which is a fundraising platform. And I introduced the project, they approved, and now the campaign is on, and it will go on until 25 of May. So you can go on Music Raiser website and click on my page, and you can find the video presentation of my project, and you will find some benefits which I have chosen for you, and you can choose the benefit you prefer and take part in my CD project.
So support Sara project on Music Raiser and take a look on the page. Recently you performed a wonderful piano duo with Fabiano Casanova in a beautiful location in Piacenza. Tell us more about this.
Yes, we are a couple in life and in music for many years. It started like a joke, a tone to have fun and enjoy together and relaxing, but it became more and more important for us, and now we play together in concerts for hands and two pianos, and we are also planning some recordings, and there will be some news soon about it. And the concert you told was in Piacenza at Auditorium Nicolini of the Conservatory, and it was really beautiful hall with two wonderful pianos, and it was really nice to play there.
So guys, would you like to listen to Sara that play another pieces? I think yes. So Sara, would you love to play another piece for us?
Yes, of course.
Okay, which one?
I will play always from Schumann Bunte number 8.
You are so romantic.
Yes.
That's great.
Definitely.
Thank you. What do you think about the era where we live on, about social media, and what inspired you to sign up on B Major TV?
Social media for me nowadays are really important to keep contact with the people around me, musicians, but not all musicians. But most of all, I think for a young musician, they are important to promote the musical activity and also to support activity of your friends and to share emotions and share concerts, experiences. In this sense, for me, are really important. I was inspired to become part of the major because I like the idea of sharing with musicians and with friends also. And I really understand very good this feeling of sharing because I also have an association. And I think that really put together our energies is the best way to go on in this musical world nowadays.
Where we can find you on social media?
On Facebook, on my artist page, Sara Costa Pianist, on Instagram as Sara Costa Piano, and Twitter. And I have also a YouTube channel, and I have also a personal website, which I made by myself, and the link is saracostapiano.com.
So you are also a geek. It's amazing. You're a technological girl. That's good.
I like graphic and yes, design, yes.
Just greetings from you to our audience on the Major TV. Would you like to say something to the girls and guys that follow us?
Yes, of course. Thank you for being with us, and I hope to meet you soon. And if you like, have a look at my page on Music Racer and support my project. Goodbye.
It was a pleasure to have you here, Sara, and see you next time on the Major TV studio with our great artist and of course with Sara Costa. Bye.
Bye.